This is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Well, here's a guy, Jim, whose position you would certainly understand, and indeed his club was your club also. What do you see as the key role for Trent Alexander-Arnold?
I don't think we've seen a defender, let alone a fullback, so technically accomplished as he is. His main job is in the final third, producing telling passes. Defensively, it's a weakness. Going forward, he's a gem.
There will be a throw-in. Pass isn't the best. Corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically...
Oh, good effort! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Alexander-Arnold. Now Howson. Carreras. Howson. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Eder Militao. Now it's Drogba. He's found a way through. That's tidy. That's going across goal. It's out of play for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. And here's Osimhen. Oh, just Osimhen! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So we're still where we started right now. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Mbappe.
Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Eder Militao. Now Howson. Carreras. Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. It's not an especially good pass, that. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Tchouaméni. And it's Arda Güler. And Güler. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Zanetti. And here's Drogba. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And they can counter here. Not the most accurate pass. Zanetti. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. O'Reilly has the space to scheme. And that is well cleared. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good take in a good area. Forced to go back. Played in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tchouaméni. Güler. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Here's Tchouaméni. Howson. Zanetti. Tries to pass it through. That's been cut out, well played. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Out towards the flank. Chouameni, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe! O'Reilly. Mbappe! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Osimhen. Nicely weighted ball. O'Reilly. And it's O'Reilly. Shapes to shoot! Goal! A goal at a really telling moment. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Yokohama tries a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that
It's Drogba! Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Yokohama FC firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And we are back on the way. Chouameni, Carreras, and it's Chouameni. Valverde turns back here, probably the best option. This is a promising build-up, and it's Bellingham. O'Reilly. He's having a pop! And that is wildly off target.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Goulet. Chouameni.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Vinicius Junior, he is onto this. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. It's Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. O'Reilly. Yokohama FC with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Valverde. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that... Mbappe! And he keeps on giving it a go.
Knowing him, he's only going to be even more willing to shoot after that.
De Paul, and here's Osimhen, and it's Zanetti. Knocks it into space, tries the cross, and a header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Chouameni, Valverde, Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. And here's Bellingham, nicely spread. And it's Arda Güler. Chouameni. Big pressure, plenty of it. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that was very necessary. Now it's Bellingham. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, well played. The referee has given a corner. Alexander-Arnold, who's short. Goulart will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Carreras. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Mbappe. O'Reilly. De Paul is the team's great visionary. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Alexander-Arnold is standing over this one, so the perfect chance to get one back. He's gone for goal. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yokohama FC perhaps contemplating their next change here. Chouameni. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Here's a chance. It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, what has happened? In he goes again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Van Basten. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Goulart. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior. This looks promising. Arda Goulart. Can he finish?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And this is Ronaldo. Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Now Howson. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. That's good defending, very good defending. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though.
Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. Relentless, just relentless. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Yokohama FC find a position of real strength now. He's in a good... Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Still behind by 2, is there a way back into this? He's picked his way through. Decent chance! Well taken goal. Deep into injury time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 12. El dorsal 15.
So we have movement on
el
both
dorsal
benches.
7.
Madrid
Serán
give themselves a
sustituidos
chance
por
of a
el dorsal
fairy tale
2,
finish.
el dorsal
Well,
6,
who's under pressure
el
now?
dorsal
It's going to
11.
require
Se
some
va a
inspired
realizar un cambio de
defending to stop this lot.
Mbappe with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Valverde. Mbappe receives it in a good position. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A score of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
Bout of pass and a shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. O'Reilly. Oh, well played, well played. It's Van Basten! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ball is over the line. Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Vieira. No, that's been intercepted. Romario is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, important interception. Serginho. Serginho charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Eto'o! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for a runner. Dink through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Yokohama are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Van Basten. Zanetti. Van Basten. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Davids. Romario. Well, they've got it again. And here's Romario. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Zanetti. And it's Timber. Romario. And there's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
Half an hour played now. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Van Basten. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Place it in low. Chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That's really well manoeuvred. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Lahm. Now it's Eto'o.
Yokohama truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's O'Reilly. Zanetti. That's been cut out, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Davids. Oh, super decent chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. And it has another goal! And there's a goal two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Stam. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. O'Reilly, and now the breakaway. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. O'Reilly, no, he refuses to take the bait. Eto'o, it's Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! He's got himself an absolute peach. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Van Basten! Van Basten! Scorching strike! A finish right from the top draw. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Quick look, then plays it in. Now that looks a decent ball. De Paul. Oh, good spread. Zanetti is flagged offside. Now it's Romario. Played down the flank. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Aberdeen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Aberdeen are looking to go forward now. Vermaelen cuts it out. Silvestre. This is a promising build-up. Zanetti. Van Basten. And Serginho. Davids. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's De Paul. And here's Eto'o. Vermaelen kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Davids. Zanetti. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all. I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 8, Zanetti. Number 16, now. Coming on the field, number 24, Hausen. Number 17, Hullet. Substitution.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Vieira. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's gone backwards. Maldini passes short and sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eto'o! Aberdeen have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hausen with a definite fell there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Vieira. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Romario. Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. He's cut it out. And he's gone looking for safety. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. The muscular approach does pay off here. Thuram threads one in. Shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. Distributed tidily. And this is Hullet. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Aberdeen, palpably stronger, better, superior. Dembele is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Stan kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Coming on the field is number
Rodri.
10, Dembele.
And it's Bellingham.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Drogba. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he thumps it clear. Great chance! And the keeper threw out a limb. That's a sharp pass. Timber. And he's gone backward here. And this is... There's the shot! And that is a truly outstanding save. This is their second corner of the game. Eto'o. Dembele, the specialist in tearing teams apart. That has not gone well. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Yokohama FC have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about it.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes. He'll go out of his way to make everything look effortless. He firmly believes that gave him the psychological edge.
Now, this could be a chance. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Goal! The first significant strike. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Quality ball. He can run onto that. Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Yokohama FC are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Yokohama FC find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten, chance for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Cristiano Ronaldo really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Yokohama FC are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That is Stuta! Oh, he's kicked it out. That's a great save.
Madrid are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Zanetti gets it away. Fermin. He's having a hit! Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Davids cannot be beaten that easily. That's destined for the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo tries one from range. Oh, impressive strike.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Cafu. Lee Kang-in. Davids. Now Costa Curta. Vermaelen. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Robertson. Robertson is fouled. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now, can they get him away? That's... Oh, he's all alone. And the finish! And no mistake. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 16.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Tries to play it through. Has crossed into the middle. And that has been cleared. Yokohama FC heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Casemiro calmly anticipates. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That has not gone well. Zanetti. Van Basten. And this is Ronaldo. That's going wide left. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Robertson. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the cross comes in.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Pass isn't the best. And the shot! And one more try! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Casemiro. Can he spark a counter here? And this is Batistuta. Rijkaard. That is ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. Robertson. And that is the end of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Yokohama really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Yokohama FC have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.